Antarctica, the coldest, windiest, highest, driest, and southernmost continent on Earth. It is called the Blue Continent, the White Continent, and the Crystal Desert. It is literally at the bottom of the world. When I decided to visit Antarctica, I was usually asked two questions. Why Antarctica, and how do you get there? As to why Antarctica, there are two main reasons. The first is that it was the only continent I had not yet visited, and secondly, it seemed like it would be a place like no other on Earth. As to how to get there, on December 15, 2005, I left Los Angeles International Airport and flew to Miami, where I met my youngest brother Ronald, who had flown in from Newark, New Jersey. From Miami, we flew to Buenos Aires, Argentina, and then south to Ushuaia, Argentina. All told, it was about 24 hours of flying time and layovers for me before we boarded our ship in Ushuaia for the 2-day journey across the Drake Passage to Antarctica. Hello everybody, welcome to Ushuaia. Ron and I made it here. Today is Saturday, and Ushuaia is the southernmost city in the world.
In el mundo!
It's about 50,000 people that live here, and about 90% of people go to Antarctica come out of Ushuaia. And tomorrow we leave for Antarctica, which is the real reason we are here. So after 17 hours on a plane, we're ready to go. What? That's a nice sound.
Orange is quite the color. This wasn't on the brochure.
This is great.
Just like the Caribbean.
It's a little bumpy here. Great passage. Good evening. Welcome to Antarctica. Oh
This is what we're here for, kids.
The sun is bright.
Alright.
Well, we made it through the Drake Passage and arrived in the Antarctic Peninsula. The landscape was incredible.
I like the perspective.
Yeah. Look how small they are.
Yep. That's the idea.
Mother Nature moves. heard the saying it's only the tip of the iceberg. Well, that's because you can only see about 1/6 of the iceberg that is above the water, but most of the iceberg is below the water. The color of the water surrounding these icebergs was just amazing. One of my favorite things on this trip was the excursions we took every day in the Zodiacs. The Zodiacs are motorized rubber boats that can hold about 12 people and enabled us to go just about anywhere.
Kátt á jólunum, kátt á jólunum, koma þau senn, þá munu upplýta gilsbakkamenn, þá munu upplýta gilsbakkamenn. Úti sjá þeir stúlku, sem umtalað var.
The water is so clear and it's tempting to take a dip, but be warned. Once you're in the water, you have about 4 minutes to live. I think I'll stay in the Zodiac. Some native animals. Penguins. Cute little penguins. Little fellow. He's having some problems.
Where are we?
We are on a Ukrainian research station in Antarctica. Just took a tour. Most importantly, we just went to a souvenir shop. And we're going
In case you need to come back, there's no warranty.
Which is good news all round. And after about an hour in the shower, an hour or so, I went to bed and slept for ages. Woke up with the most horrendous headache I've ever had in my life.
we got some penguins here.
They're playing duck goose. Not a bad life for them out here.
Oh, that was a fair jump.
Good jump.
You got speed wobbles.
Belly flop.
Swimming around.
Cool. That's a penguin sandwich.
Rest in peace. We've just landed on Peterman Island. The scenery was spectacular, and there were penguins everywhere. Awesome. Stay away from the sun. Here's where we landed. Beautiful. It's a picture postcard for every time. I have a cold, Antarctic cold, but I'm here anyway. Does anyone to miss this? Here comes one in. Let's see if we can pass by. Unfortunately, we were not allowed to walk on the penguin paths. We were also not allowed to touch the penguins, and were supposed to stay about 15 feet away from them. But since I didn't have a yardstick, I may have miscalculated how close I got to them. As you can see, we did get close to them, and fortunately for us, the penguins did not seem to mind. This little path. These penguin paths are created by the weight of the penguins initially, and once established, it makes it easier for them to walk. Well, at least some of them. He's down, put that out. Bless me.
Stop here. I see. So step into the ones that have already gone down.
Okay, that's the marker of the penguins, right there.
Remember that every step you take could end up 6 to 8 inches in the soft.
And they're coming from a pretty far distance across that snowbank there. There's a lot of them in the background.
Now walk where you see footprints because you know that will hold you up. Go to the right, right back.
That is cool.
This is pretty smushed
Okay,
already.
a penguin, little guy, and a big guy. Only in Antarctica. Oh, you found a new place.
That's pretty good, Drew. That's not bad at all. Not bad at all. Oh.
Okay, I think he's trying to convince the penguins that he's their father. The question is, why? What about the hikers? It's a little steep up there. I believe my brother Ronald is up there. What a shame if he should fall in a crevice. Let's see. I'm looking for the smallest one on the line. I can see Ronald. It's hard to tell. Alright, well this is our second day setting foot on Antarctica, and yesterday was that first day, and now I have been to all 7 continents. So to celebrate, I'm going to do my Antarctica dance. So I will do my celebratory Antarctica dance.
Here we go. Yeah, you and everybody else. That's great. Thank you.
7 continents, baby.
Here we go.
Onto a crevice that's knee deep, and I can't get out.
I fall and I can't get up.
Ah!
Telling you, this beats a Caribbean cruise.
All
Keep going, AT.
Now on, it's Caribbean cruises. This never happens in the Caribbean.
All right, we'll see you.
All right.
Oops, I will fall my own.
Can't get out.
This could be worth a little footage.
All right.
Maybe we'll cut one leg out. You know he's going down again.
Yes. Well,
Whoa. Take very strong. Get out of the penguin trail.
Ronald, come here. Hurry up.
It's like a penguin.
Ronald, come
All
here.
right.
Now, I don't know if they're about to fight or about to mate, but it's quite an interesting sound they make.
Neko Harbour, and this is the first day we're going to hit the mainland of Antarctica. Yeah.
Where no teacher's ever gone.
So not too many big icebergs in this bay, but a lot of ice and beautiful mountains in the background. So we'll probably do a little hiking later. Wow, look at that one. That was a beautiful piece of ice.
Great for drinks.
Yeah. Roman coconuts. All right, can you move your fat head? Yeah. This is really all the stuff. Seals and plenty of penguins.
This is our welcoming committee from the ship. Finally, we made it ashore to the mainland.
And some humans too. Here we are. The Eagle has landed.
Welcome to the Antarctic continent. In the spirit of Amundsen, Dutch. Oh, sorry. Anyway, when you get out, take off your life jackets and leave any.
Pretty good size.
Yeah.
I think he's sleeping.
Is it upside down?
Let's see, he's not moving too much. He's taking a nap. I think he's snoring actually. Let's turn this so get a better view of him or her. Yeah, definitely snoring. I can hear him.
It's all right. No, you don't need to move. I'm just telling you in case you're filming there.
Thank you. Uh-oh. What was that?
What you've just heard sounds like thunder, but is actually the ice cracking on and most likely falling from a glacier.
What is it?
It's a crack in the ice shelf,
Oh, it's cracking the ice up there?
but it could be down here.
Yeah.
I don't see anything moving.
Yeah, nothing's falling. Oh, the other side,
Could
wow.
be around there, yeah. Could be anywhere. I think it's down.
Crazy people sliding down the mountain. Of course I would do it, except I have a cold. Good excuse. Well, it looks like it's a little slow going.
Well, I guess some people were tired of seeing penguins, seals, and whales and actually wanted to have a little fun by sliding down the hill.
Very slow going.
weather was cloudy and cold and the water was icy. However, I finally got to see and hear the ice calving.
You were about right. 1 minute. There's the wave.
Watch that wave as it comes through. Just want to be clear of any icebergs and things like that. So we're just going to turn our bow to it and we just watch the wave as it comes through.
As long as it doesn't knock that boat over.
Now you can see the movement.
Oh yeah. Tsunami. Oh, here it goes. Wow.
The icebergs. Yeah, look at that iceberg. Yeah.
You can see some little ones fall. I think that might be a good idea, yeah. It was funny, I said to my dog, I said, "Stop, maybe a calving in one minute." So what we're going to do is move out of this bay a little bit. Brash is quite thick. There may be some water follow this one as well, so just cruise on out again.
We'll all sign the application. We predicted the calving would have been 1 minute.
Alright, it is Wednesday. No, what's today? Friday.
Really?
December 23rd. We're camping out
Tell Dave
in
I'm
Antarctica.
leaving.
My brother Ronald's in charge of the tent. No pressure, Ronald, but if you mess up, we could die.
It's like Apprentice.
Uh,
The Antarctic
we were
Apprentice.
surrounded by beautiful scenery
Good.
all around.
Which type did we get? There we go.
However, we are stranded here because the boat is far, far away. And right now it is 10 p.m. We won't have much darkness tonight.
Yeah, once we get up, we'll help you.
How's that tent coming along?
Very good.
Good, keeping it going.
Almost got the stick third.
All right,
Going to the next
step one.
one.
By the way, I have a cold, so what's the best way to get rid of a cold? Camp out in the frozen tundra of Antarctica. Yeah.
Do the end, and then
Ron, were you a Boy Scout or a Cub Scout?
I was a brownie.
Yeah, that's it figures.
You are what you eat.
Are you really a Boy Scout?
Yeah.
You were a Boy Scout?
Eagle?
No.
Order of the Arrow?
I heard about weed though.
Oh,
Are
Eagles.
you Eagle Scouts? Yeah. Can you help us out?
No, come on, what's fun?
What's your offering?
Whatever it takes.
What's that?
You name it. You have what we call leverage.
Oh, and here are my snowshoes.
Seriously?
Are those cute or what?
It's not windy.
Oh, that is beautiful. Look at that. How's that tent coming, Ron? Ron, did you screw up already?
Dad.
I'll be quiet. Come on, we can do this. Just getting it going.
No pressure, Ron.
Getting it started here.
We want to
There, you
live.
got there.
Hey, this is a tent that's up
Michael's
already.
the first one with a tent.
Michael,
How do you do that?
Michael, how are you the first one with a tent up?
He's got Smokey the Bear with him.
Ron, what's the temperature reading?
I don't know yet.
30 below?
Mine's
20
raising
below.
about a minute.
Alright, I'll let Ron do the tent while I watch the birds. That's fair. No pressure, Ron.
We got union issues.
Yeah.
I don't know how far this one goes.
Gee, it seems like everyone else has their tent set up except us. Alright, looks like Ronald's made some progress with the tent. Although it's a little crooked, we think. But we'll see how it goes. It looks like we have a little tent city going on here in Antarctica.
I did it with Mark. Now we're going to put on the finishing touches in case there's snow,
Hey, it's snowing right now.
which there is, in case there's rain, which there isn't, and in
Hey.
case high winds.
Which there isn't.
I will finish.
But it is snowing. Very lightly, but it is snowing in
First, I must
Antarctica.
locate the exit.
Our new home.
Accommodations are a little limited.
Oh yeah, that looks great.
I put the mats down. Andy, 2 people cannot go through this at once.
All right.
Now go back. And you go in the other way. You don't go heads first.
How many entrances do we have here? All right, looks like tent city set up. It is now 10:40 p.m.
Snowing.
It is snowing. Well, let's get a good view of the town, shall we? Look at that. Beautiful.
Yeah. It's going to be tomorrow morning. He doesn't realize.
That's our tent mate, Mark.
I said we moved the steak.
Got snakes in there. All right, we already have a snow grave. Dr. Mark has booked himself. I think he's actually going to stay there for a night.
Just going to put the thing right over.
That is one way of sleeping, yes.
He's Canadian. What does he do?
Do you want to
All right, well, there's our home for tonight.
Over there.
We don't plan on sleeping too much tonight. Hey, our neighbor's house looks just like ours. It is now 12 midnight. And way in the distance is our ship. Let's see. There she is, the Vavilov. It's about 40 degrees. Not too bad. My toes are frozen. So we're in these rubber boots, which I'm going to take off shortly. It is still daylight at 12 midnight. Snow flurries have tapered off. And I think I'm going to lie down. I'm not going to go to sleep. I don't expect to get much sleep. But here's my hotel for the evening. So in about 6 hours, we're going to pack up and go. So we'll see you then. Tent city's being dismantled. And I think my camera's actually freezing. Oh, there we go. All right. Now I have to get back to the ship and warm up. Last night was very uncomfortable.
Is that because the other one goes into the...
Do I look uncomfortable? I was uncomfortable. It's cold. But we did it. We camped out in Antarctica. We won't do it again. But it was okay. Alright, I think we're going to finish and get back to the ship.
Yeah, maybe you could do something. Yeah, big finish.
Oh,
yes!
yeah! Woo! Look at that! Look!
Oh, beautiful. Wow. That's
Get that, Mom?
wow.
Oh. You serious?
Beautiful. Oh. Oh, look at it.
So the underside is on the right for the one that's up. Whoa.
Oh my God, it's right by the boat.
Oh.
Beautiful. That was wow. Let's go over there. Look how close it is. That's so nice. Beautiful. Uh-oh. Please don't hit a Zodiac.
Zodiac.
Be a nice guy. Oh my goodness. Bingo. Incredible. We've landed at Deception Island, Whalers Bay. You can see the volcanic. There's a volcano active but dormant on the island. This is the place that it's actually a whaling station. It was. They actually kill like 2 to 3 million whales in this area, unfortunately. But it's now abandoned. See in the distance. Take a look at some of the buildings here. The airplane hangar is way down there somewhere. Well, no need to worry, no need to dream about a white Christmas, because it is here. Kind of beautiful though. It's a change of pace from the last few days. We've been very fortunate with the weather. And, whoops, there's that snow. Oh yeah. Blowing pretty good. Awesome. Ronald's coming up. Ronald, is that you?
We're here in the Arctic, Antarctic. Temperature's probably 500 Celsius. Actually, it's not that bad.
Alright. Well, today's our last day of excursions. We're in the middle of a little bit of a blizzard. Deception Island. 1, 2, 3.
Yeah. That's great.
Now,
Wonder what he did in Africa.
this is awesome, man. Beautiful weather. Beautiful. We're going to take a little walk toward the mountain over here.
He'll leave us down there with the life jackets.
If we're lucky, the volcano will go up.
Yep. Deception Island.
Well, we'll see you later, buddy. Ushuaia. Our 10-day cruise is over, and the weather is much better now here than it was when we first started. First started was pretty cold. It feels like it's 70 degrees right now out here. It's beautiful. And there were all the ships lined up. Most of them came in today, including ours. It's the sign for Ushuaia. Look how clear it is out there. Wow. Beautiful. So in about a couple hours, we're going to head toward the airport. We'll start, for me, a 17-hour flying journey back home. Does not include my layovers. some of them are 3 and 4 hours. So it's going to be a long way, because we're at the bottom of the world pretty much here, the southernmost city in the world. So there's no quick way of getting home. So I'm going to take it one flight at a time. That's what it is. Well, I've said this many times, it's been an amazing trip. So some incredible things, which probably you'll never see again.
Well, I made it home soon after that. The first thing I did was go to the nearest California pizza kitchen for a cheese pizza. It's funny though, for several nights I had dreams about my trip, which proved to me one thing. I may have left Antarctica, but Antarctica hasn't left me.